Hi everyone, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig and my cameraman is Houston. And today we have some sweet cards and techniques to show you for Valentine's Day. So come play with us. Today's bundle includes the heart balloon cutting dies, the Love and Miss You cutting die, the Space Reserved cleared stamp set, and also the Kisses and Wishes clear stamp set. And I have a confession to make. My hands are blue. So it's not your screen, it's me. I forgot I was filming today and I was playing with ink. I tried to get it off, but you're all crafters, you know how it is, okay? So just try to ignore my blue hands today. I wanted to show you what we're working with today, plus a few extras, and I have some really sweet cards for you that I think you're really going to enjoy. So the first one, isn't that sweet, is this Miss You, with You, I Am Me card, and then it's got a little space next to the teddy bear, Space Reserved, which I think is adorable. Debbie made this card. This card features the Space Reserved stamp set, as well as the heart balloon cutting dies, and the Love and Miss You cutting dies, okay? So Debbie also used La Plume markers and a paintbrush and some water, and just did a watercolor technique for her background. And then she drew in around with a dark brown for the teddy bear, and then just used a paintbrush to kind of soften that. She said she really liked the look of the soft watercolors, and I agree, this card is really beautiful. I love also how she used the little jute twine there to make a very real little bow. So for this next card, also using the Space Reserved, okay, I'm gonna move these up here. Okay, here's another card using this image on the Space Reserved, and that here I did a little 3D with some foam tape on here, so if you can see right there. I stamped the image, colored them in with Spectrum Noir pens, and then did some cutting. You know, I gotta tell you, it was a little detailed, but I used my pen knife to get in between the little ladder prongs. I'll show you here how it's cut out, very simple. And then I used Spectrum Noir pens to color it in. But I also wanted to show you just a little extra detail that you could add. I also stamped this part of the heart, again, from the red polka dot paper. And if you just place that over your original red heart, I want to show you how it just kind of pulls this card together. I thought it was just a fun feature, so I wanted to put that as an add-on for you. See, I just really love how that just pulls that together. It's so sweet. And this paper is from the Dots and Stripes paper pack and ribbon set that's new for Paper Wishes, so be sure to check that out. So we have another card. Show you this one. This one I'm going to do something a little different. I'm actually going to build a card right here in front of you. Okay, so this also uses the Dots and Stripes paper pack. It's one of my new favorites, actually. And this, once again, uses the Space Reserved stamp set. And for this, I wanted to do a little bit of detail work. I wanted to see the cute little whiskers and fur on this stamp. But as you know, when you cut out a stamp, you miss a lot of those little details. So I'm going to show you my thought process as I build this card to achieve that look. So the first thing I did was stamp on the center of my card. And then I used a cutting die that is a curved stitch cutting die, and I'll show you that. It's right here, a curved stitch cutting die, which is really sweet. And when you use it on your paper, it just comes like this, and then it just separates into two pieces, which I thought would just make adorable hilly grass. So I'm just going to put this on right here. Okay. And then there's the other part of my hill. And then I'm going to just trim away the excess so I get a perfect fit with my card. Well, actually, I can see here I didn't get all the way over. There you go. All right. Okay, now I've also stamped again on the pink paper from the Dots and Stripes set. And you can see I used my pen knife and went ahead and cut away around the inside of the O. And when I did that, I lost all the little furry texture. But let me show you when I put this down on top of this pre-stamped one, pre-stamped image, like this, I'm going to get those little fuzzies back here. And then I stamped this image a third time and cut it out and colored it with Spectrum Noir pen and put a little piece of foam tape back there. And I'm just going to line that up right here. It's kind of hard to line it up using the camera, so I hope I get straight. Here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna have to lift it up. Okay, there we go. All right, and then I also cut out the rest of the letters for you. Okay, and I would just glue those down right there. And then from the Love and Miss You die, I double cut out the love from black and pink and glued one over the other so it has a shadow effect. Put that right over the center, so we have Love You. And then from the Dots and Stripes ribbon set, have my nice little bow. There you go. Okay, so I've got 3 layers of stamping here, and I think I turned out with a really cute little 3D card that you can try that for yourself. Okay, finally here, well, not finally, I do have more cards to show you. Another card. This one is using the Happy Hug stamp set, and Debbie did this one, and I think it is just so adorable. The paper pack that she used was the, let me figure out which one that was, the Back Porch paper pack, okay? Which I thought was just great to give this card a rustic look. She also used hearts around cutting die for the background here. And then she also got her vine and her flowers right here. This is from Flower Flourish cutting die. And then she actually stamped and cut out her little birds from the Back Porch paper as well, and used some red dazzle hearts and jewel dazzle border. So I thought that was just really sweet. All right, and then this card was just a really quick and fun card that I did just this afternoon actually, and it uses the balloon cutting dies, the heart balloon cutting dies. And what I did was I just cut out 3 hearts from the Dots and Stripes paper pack, folded each in half, and then glued the folds together like that. And then after they were put together, then I inked the edges, because sometimes you get a little bit of a white edge if you don't line them up perfectly. And so I inked those and then glued them in different combinations so that when you're looking down on them, you don't have all of the same, you know, they're not all blue. They each feature a different color. Just used a pen to draw some strings, some ribbon, and then let's see, this greeting was from Grateful Hearts, which I thought Chase Your Dreams was just perfect for the balloons, but also some really wonderful greetings. But we also have the Kisses and Wishes stamp set, which is wonderful for Valentine's Day as a companion. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks for joining me. Make sure to take a look at these cards in the gallery to get a better look at them. And, you know, happy crafting. Thanks for joining me.